So a big part of preparing for a triathlon, of course, includes considering what you eat. It's vital. So we've got a delicious recipe that we think you're going to love, and it's going to give you everything you need. So if you're tired of shopping around for the best prices, well, Woolies has got the list to make your monthly shop that much easier and, of course, a lot tastier. The W list, and it's trademarked, incidentally, is a list of everyday items of everyday prices without compromising on, of course, that Woolies exceptional quality. And today, Chef Clem is making a delicious, budget-friendly chicken and rice bake. It's got everything you need, bud. I have an air fryer. Before I say it, I've got it. I got it, man. I've done it. So I don't know if you could do this in an air fryer, but I'm going to try when I get home.
Let me know how it goes. I've not done a rice dish in the air fryer yet, but
no,
I'm
you're
sure
right. I sat there looking at the sink for about 20 minutes trying to think, what can I put in there? Can I put an apple in there? It's awesome. Okay, but we digress, okay? I love this because you've got the protein, you've got all of the nutrients, and you've got some energy in this. This is a great race day kind of a meal for me, whether you're putting back in or you're kind of prepping to give your body everything it needs. I've seen the bay leaves are in there.
Bay leaves are in. Because you know the rule, when the onions go into the pan or the pot, bay leaves.
Bay leaves in there.
If you think onions, think
bay leaves.
You got it.
And so you want those flavors to get into the oil first. Hey?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So everything, or almost everything's from the W list. I've got my mixed veggies, I got my rice, I got my tin tomatoes, got my peppers, I got my chicken from the W list. And it's all about making it affordable 365 days of the year.
I love that.
These are everyday low prices. And like you said, it's still that Woolies exceptional quality that we just love. Yeah. We adore it.
I love that. So you don't have to kind of plan out which day you're going to have your good quality meal.
It's going to be every day.
Every day.
It's going to be every day.
I really do love that. And obviously nutrients have been taken into account here as well. So when you say building these budget-friendly meals, you're also doing it with really nutrient-rich foods
and
as well.
Yeah, colourful food.
Sure.
Okay, so I've got some onion in here. I browned up my chicken already. So when I brown chicken at home, we've spoken about this on camera before. It's this color brown that you want. You want a proper caramel, like brown on there, because so much flavor comes from the chicken itself. We don't need to add stock because you're developing all that flavor right there.
It's got the flavor, y'all.
Everything. Okay, the onions go in, and as soon as the onions start to caramelize and get a bit dark as well, that's when the peppers go in. Onions are selfish. They don't like sharing the space in a pan or a pot. They're okay with bay leaves. They're okay with bay leaves, but anything else is going to stop your onions from getting that like intense brown sweetness and color. So only once your onion gets a color, that's when you go in with the peppers. So you want to give the peppers some love, get them a little soft.
I didn't know that, because onion can be used so liberally with everything. I didn't know it doesn't play well with others.
No, onions get you. They make you cry. They're selfish. They've got layers like ogres. They are just beautiful. But onions are by far king of any vegetable. They are just so versatile. And without it, don't tell me, oh, I made a curry and I didn't put onion in it. Then you did not make a curry.
And also they've got a flavor that develops that can grow and change, which I love as well. And super cheap. Cool.
And it makes your home smell amazing. Like when you're cooking, so dads, moms, whoever, as soon as an onion hits the pan with the bay leaf,
you know what you're
talking about. We're eating tonight. So garlic goes in. Once that garlic just becomes, like I'm saying fragrant. We know at recipes when you say, cook your garlic until fragrant.
Okay.
I do get people be like, huh? It's when you can start smelling it, when it fills your room with the smell of garlic. So not necessarily too much on the color, it's the fragrance.
It's the fragrance.
Can I ask you to...
You've got to be really careful.
You've got to be really careful. Because there's sugar in... Have you ever chopped garlic and you felt your fingers a bit sticky?
Massive amounts of sugar in it.
It's the sugar. So be careful, it will burn. And so keep an eye on your heat as well. You don't need too much of a high heat. There we go. So you've got some paella seasoning. And, okay, if it's a Spanish dish and there's a double L...
Okay.
It's not paella.
Paella.
Paella. You got to work those cheekbones. Paella. If my friend Carl was here, Carlos, he'll give you like the proper like paella.
Paella, my friends.
So, we're going to go with our paella seasoning. And like anytime we add spice to a dish, you just want to show it some love with a little bit of heat. You want to awaken the spices, the flavors, get them all together. Like I saw your workout yesterday. Yeah. And you felt, see, you just, as soon as you started getting warm, you started feeling it. Yeah. Same thing with the spices.
You got to warm them up. You got to warm them up. Energized.
Okay, so that's smelling good. That's looking amazing. Give it about 30 seconds. Play around. If you need a little bit of oil, go for it. Okay. But don't overdo it. You can also add a little bit of water as well, and it'll work. The water will evaporate off, and you're good.
So you get the nice liberal spread of all those flavors and spices throughout.
That's right. So tin tomatoes go in. So one of the other things that I really want to mention is we also have our long life 6-pack milk, right? And we've made it happen. So it's now $84.99 on the W list. Again, this is not a special. This is the everyday price. Wow. But then we're like, you know, W Rewards members, you've been with us. We love you. $79.99 for 6 liters of long life milk. That's not a promo.
It's a lot less than
petrol. Every day.
When did milk, the elixir of life, become less than petrol, man?
You know, it's amazing. It's amazing.
What
okay.
world do we live in?
So that smells amazing. That's looking good. So I've got some washed rice, because we always wash our rice. We know this.
Yeah, and this is parboiled as well, eh?
It is. Before we go into the rice, I'm going to add some of the mixed veggies. Just because you're a dad, I'm not a daddy, just a father figure. But you're going to try to give the people their veggies.
Yeah,
okay?
You must, man.
Get the veggies in there.
And that being said, what I'm liking about this bowl that you're creating here is, as much as we're cooking it quickly. We're not losing the colour of the vegetables. We're retaining a lot of that freshness. I know these guys get kind of flash frozen at their freshest.
At the peak
so you
freshness.
get that. Don't refreeze, incidentally, because you can't flash freeze and capture that freshness.
No, you can't.
So the parboiled rice
just washed
helps out a little bit.
Yeah, just washed until the water you're using to rinse your rice runs clear.
Okay.
And then you're good.
All the starch is out.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is, this is the chicken I browned off. Again, at home when you do brown the chicken off, give it more color, give it more love.
Yeah.
And if any of the juices run off after you browned it, that goes into the dish.
Show them the beautiful color. Show them the beautiful color this chicken must be.
Where we at? Where we at?
Look at that. That's the beautiful color we're looking for.
There we go. That's the color you want. Kind of nestle them into the rice a bit. And then what I do is I normally get a little bit of extra water up by just rinsing out the can, getting it in there, because we don't waste. And then you can finish it on the stove. I prefer to do it in the oven. I've also made this dish on the braai with a lid on, a few coals around it. Once the rice comes to a boil, when it just starts simmering, you know you're 15 minutes away from eating. And I always make extra because this dish tastes phenomenal the next day.
Ooh, I can imagine.
Even better the day after that. It is just so good.
So make a lot.
Make a lot.
That's beautiful, and it's budget friendly. I absolutely love this. To get your hands on the W list items, all you got to do, head over to woolworths.co.za. If you want to get your hands on this recipe, you can go to expressoshow.com. Outdone yourself. Absolutely beautiful.
Your air fryer. Go. Just leave right now. Go.
Oh, man. Oh.
Introducing the Everyday W List. It's everyday value on Woolies' exceptional quality items and your choice of well-known brands every single day. Shop the Everyday W List today.